Hi guys, welcome back to August Love Story. My name is Artieka.
I'm Tommy.
And today we are going to talk about Ready to Love.
Get my
Season 10, episode 11. The episode is titled Conviction Curveball. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell, and please ignore if you hear a 3-year-old in the background because he doesn't want to go to bed.
Yeah. Anyway, let me pull up my notes. I can't wait till you get to the point where, oh, okay, y'all doing something. Let me leave y'all alone.
I told him in the car the other day, I can't wait until he's able to drive so I can just randomly scream out things and be like, look, while he's driving.
Don't do that.
And also throw fries on the back seat.
And
be like, I want some water now.
I'm gonna tell you, and we're gonna get into the show in a second. I'm gonna tell you what I can't wait.
What?
He buy his house, and I can go in and mess with his toilet.
Oh, the joy you're gonna have.
Oh my dear.
Then I'm gonna teach you how to fix it.
Right. I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to do. Then I'm gonna be like, well, this the new type of toilets. They ain't had this when you was growing up.
They're probably going to be the exact same ones.
It's going to be the toilet that's connected to the wall. I'm going to be like, I don't know what to do with this.
He going to be like, and put my bidet back on there.
I'm going to get me a bidet.
I like a little water on my butt.
Somebody say, hey, anyway, man, get to the good part. You already did the subscribe to the channel.
If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. And, like this video. I don't ever say that.
My tablet gonna die before we get finished.
Okay. So we start off this episode, or I guess we can start at the ending. Rose was the person that was eliminated.
Shocked.
The bigger thing is, how is Sahara still there?
That is always gonna be my question. Like, why she's not even when they say you're not ready for love or ready to love. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it doesn't match because these people are ready to love, but it's just they're not in it with anybody in the video or in the show. Sahara, I don't believe is ready to love. Like she got some personal things that she needs to work on. That work on that stuff and then come back and talk to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
so we started out this episode. The men were in power or eliminating. The women were being eliminated. So 4 guys were left. There was Jay, Hussein, Cisco, and Cam. Jay only had one connection. Cisco only had one connection. Hussein and Cam had 2 of the same women, plus Cam had Sahara. So Rose and Angie were.
Can I call you Rose?
Jay and Cam's not Jay. Hussein and Cam's connections. I was reading Jay's name again. That's why I said it. So this was like a meet the family type situation. So Jay took Kiara to meet his family.
Meet the Fockers.
They
you ever seen that movie?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay.
They talked about them both having 2 kids, being ready to kind of blend the kids and see how everything works out. But also they got to the conversation of what happened on the retreat. Mm-hmm. So they was like, what Kiara said, what did he tell y'all? Because the stories don't align.
Because he lying. Whatever he say, he lying. Oh, he told you the truth.
If y'all looking at me to be the wrong person, he lied.
He lying.
They were concerned about her wanting to just get up and walk away without a conversation. But they was like, overall, they liked her.
Yeah, I don't find that is what she's gonna have to work on. Like your anger issue or your lack of communication.
Putting him in the bottom 2 when you have nobody else
is dumb. One. Like if we're playing a game, I'm not gonna put myself in a position to be eliminated.
Right. Losing is for losers.
Yeah.
Who said that? Kanye?
I did.
I think Kanye said that too.
Tommy
that
said that. Tommy. That's a Tommy original.
It wasn't Tommy. It was on the Boondocks.
Okay, whatever. You just
ahead.
Don't want to give me my credit,
it
man.
wasn't you that said it first.
Okay. But yeah, so I it's nothing wrong with Kiara or I think they're a great pick. I wonder what made them choose each other. I just don't remember. But I don't think anything is wrong with them. I think she had taken too much of the I like you, you like me. Jay and Kiara, man, I think they're going to make it. It's just that communication thing.
I don't know that they're gonna make it.
No, I'm saying
they're gonna make it to the end of the
show. But just that communication thing.
One more episode.
It's two, ain't
it? It's one episode and then the reunion.
Oh, okay. But yeah, man, I don't really have much to say about them, man.
Hussein took Rose to meet his family. They talked about her having a 17-year-old and she wants more kids. I don't even remember how they got to the conversation of her child's father, but
one of his cousins.
It was his cousin and his brother, so his cousin.
Yeah, asked, is the dad still in the 17-year-old's life? And she was like, well, he's incarcerated, but he still communicates with him, not with her.
Now, how that work?
He got a cell phone.
That ain't a collect calls. Who paid the bill?
Well, you don't gotta pay for that, do you?
Yeah, collect calls.
Man, ain't nobody. No, I don't know. She was like, they communicate with each other.
Okay.
So, no, you don't have to pay for that.
I don't know. You never accepted no calls from jail.
I have.
But they do have like email and stuff now too. So I guess he can talk to him that way. He been in jail for like 6 years. So
yeah. So the interesting part, this was the whole show for me. This blew me. Like,
it was the incarceration for you.
Cause I'm confused, and the whole show I was trying to figure out where is Hussein coming from, because that don't have anything to do with him. Like, you ain't even met this child. And you like, well, she didn't tell me about it. She just didn't tell you about it. She can't bring him in as an ex, and her ex-boyfriend she just didn't talk to. So what do you want it to do?
Yeah.
When she talk about, I don't know their private conversations and everything, but this coming up, my only thing is, why we ain't never talk about that? If it's a problem, if it's an issue. And I get it being an issue, or not that big of an issue, but I get it being how did we avoid this conversation? Because we had a whole meet the exes situation where you showed up empty-handed. And it could have literally been bruh in jail. But did anybody ask about his daddy? I don't know. I guess the assumption was that's the ex. Because it's your ex and your baby. Her child is 17 years old. I don't know. So do they know that? The last time that I think it's crazy that she got a 17-year-old and she contemplating having more kids. Yeah. I think it's wild. I do don't get me wrong. I do think it's wild that they were surprised by that. That was Hussein's first time hearing about him being incarcerated. I wonder though, because he obviously has been in there for 6 years. Yeah. Like, what was the crime that he committed? And are they concerned about him getting out of jail and there being issues? See, those are the type of questions I would have asked. We don't know what production cuts out. Right. But it's like, that wouldn't have been my thing. That's not a thing that I feel like you need to openly tell me this. Like, if we get that far, if we get to the point where I'm a part of your child's life, I meet him and stuff like this, yeah, I'm gonna start asking questions about his dad. But it could also be how did she present the dad? Yeah. And I'm assuming they never talked about the dad. They just like the dad is there or he's not there, and that was the end of the conversation. I don't know how that was presented, because when she said he was incarcerated, Hussein is like, oh, she dropped a bomb. This came out of left field, and I'm like, did you ask that direct question?
Right.
Because obviously we know if he's incarcerated, it's something she really not wanting to talk about on TV. You know?
Yeah, and I feel like that should have been a man. As soon as we got done filming, I had a conversation with her. But they also don't talk about those side conversations because they always glaze over. We was texting.
Yeah.
Because the process is supposed to be them everything happening on camera.
TV, yeah. But it's hard for those situations, and I don't know if she's embarrassed by it or anything like that. But it's a private matter, I think. You know, and it's like she said, it's his story, and it's not my story to tell.
I don't think that it's an embarrassment for her. I think that she's looking at it like, I'm so far removed from him. That's none of my business.
I do think that.
Because that's how she presents it.
Right. I do think there's nothing for me with him. And I'm not even interested in like what they got going on. Because how she said she was so far removed from their relationship, her son and his father's relationship, you know, because obviously they're not co-parenting. You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of thing. But I don't feel like this should have gotten her eliminated because again, High Sahara still on here.
I don't know, and which guy was mad at her just like 2 episodes ago.
Who? Cam? Right, and she over here trying to break up a happy home with Jay and Kiara.
Because we had a connection.
Jay looking like, what?
Who said that?
We was friends.
Who said that?
We pals. We had one conversation. And I ain't talked to you since.
So, Angie showed up at Hussein and Rose's family meeting. They talked about her son, who's 9, and that she would also be interested in having more kids.
And that she's 40.
But she's 40 and she just don't know how that's going to work.
She like, my timer is about to go off, man. So you need to go and do what you need to do. So
the brother and the cousin said they liked Angie more, and that was the end of that situation. Then Tay met with Cisco's sister. They talked about his lack of stability and how that could be a deal breaker for her. Cisco was like, I don't understand why we're still talking about this. And I'm like, because there's a lack of stability, sir. Just because we talked about it doesn't mean that you magically became stable.
Right.
We just talked about it.
Why are we still talking about this? Bruh, that is a real issue with her. And she is going out on a limb.
I like you, but can you take me out on a date?
Right. It ain't even a matter of taking care of me. Can you take care of yourself? Like I think the judgment of where he's at stable wise and where she think he is, that's not on the same page. They're like, one is greater than the other.
You remember that one season where they would like have dates at each other's houses?
Yeah. They ain't have a date at his house.
They didn't have a date at his house, but I think that they should have that type of situation and not at her house.
Yeah.
So she can
at least see.
FaceTime me.
Because the thing about
like
it,
if you got any mobile app that uses pictures and video, you got access to video chat me. FaceTime me, messenger me on Facebook, Instagram video chat, do something so that I can visualize that, hey, it's okay.
Now the thing is, with them, I don't understand if the stability and the security part is a big hang up for you. Why are you going to like it's out of all these dudes, you go for him once you find that out. That's a turn
Because she's
off.
still attracted to him.
That's a for a lot of people. That's a turn off. Like, bro, you 40-something years old, and you talking about you have a lonely stay with somebody.
I think he lives like in a rooming.
Yeah, like a rooming house or something like that. No car and stuff. But it's like.
But everybody in his life seems to be like he gonna be okay.
Right. And so that's the thing for me. It's like something that's not balancing right there between what she thinks and what's his reality.
But it's like for them to be like, "Are you okay?" You know how people be like, "This just something he going through," but they be going through it for 20 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that the situation, or is it just he hit a rough patch, and y'all know
which rough patches are okay because that's life.
No. I'm saying that's one, but like it's levels to your friends and your family saying you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, but it's like you, and I can't. When I see them together, I'm like, oh, y'all are good. Y'all are good together. I like it and everything. But then her bringing up the stability thing, I'm like, how can you make that better for you outside of just showing her that you are stable? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Outside of showing her that, hey, whatever fears that she have in the stability part, that she shouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Obviously, she hasn't shown him that, or he hasn't shown her that. And I'm sitting up here, I'm like, but you're still choosing to move forward with this guy. What, like, that don't make sense. It's almost a line of desperation. Mm-hmm. Which a lot of people would think you on the show, you're desperate. I don't think that way.
I think that there's a level of desperation.
I think some people come like, you know, well, let me go on this show and do this, you know, but
definitely it's no Married at First Sight.
No, I think once you get to Married at First Sight, you're like pushing the desperation.
You're either desperate or you're like what's old girl that was a doctor. It's something to do
from New Orleans.
Yeah. It's something to do until I go to the next thing. Mm-hmm. I tried it, didn't like it.
I'm gonna try this out.
Didn't like it.
But it's
school ago.
It's weird though, man. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, man. It's just I'm waiting on the reunion to find out what happened between them, because then we can kind of level set on where the disconnect was with his stability. Mm-hmm. You know,
I don't think we're gonna find out.
We'll find out more of what she was thinking, because that question is gonna come up.
I be thinking about the questions that don't get answered in these type shows, like reality TV shows when they do reunions, and I'm like, I'm not saying that we, as in me and you, are the people to ask, because we're not, right?
Yeah.
But there are a lot of content creators that have much better grasp of what happened throughout the season.
Yeah.
And could ask much better questions than these people that they're hiring as hosts. Even if you just bring them in as like a consultant.
Yeah.
To be like, ask this question, because this is the question that everybody wants to know the answer to. They don't be doing it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But his sister likes her. Mm-hmm. And I don't think nobody is going to be like, Tay's ugly. No. I think she's a very pretty girl. Mm-hmm. But.
And it also makes sense that you would be like, hey, your brother don't have the best living situation. Would that not be concerning to you?
Right.
If it was a man for you, like if you said it wouldn't, I would be like, you're lying. And all your family's delusional. So I'm going to walk out of this because I'm not doing this with you guys.
So it got to be something that he's not explaining well to her, that like the rest of the family knows. The people that know him
But
knows.
your lying brothers will also lie for you. So there's that.
Okay. And after this conversation, apparently somebody knocked me out. God said, close your eyes. And I did.
Was like, we talked to my mom until she got home. It was late. And You fell asleep during that talk to my mama. And then we couldn't resume back to where we were.
That really hurt me.
And Tammy was just like, I can't do it.
I was like,
I'm
fighting. Sitting over here fighting for my
ain't
life.
Working. So Cam had Angie, Rose, and Sahara meet his family.
Wait, hold on. Before we go any further, all I know is I woke up and Hussein was walking through the vault door.
What?
It's like 10.
And I tried to wake him up, no lie, like 5 times.
It's like 10 to 15 minutes of my life just disappeared because I needed a quick nap.
So I don't remember who his family was. I know somebody's name was like Ray something.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Ella.
Yeah. Don't look at me.
I'm like guessing. I don't remember. It was Ray something.
Look, I was waiting for the commercial to come back on. So
he said he raised this child, whosoever she is.
Oh, it was a guy?
No. Cam said he raised this child.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm like, I think it's his niece.
Mm-hmm.
So he had all 3 ladies there, Angie, Rose, and Sahara. They talked about Angie saying that she has busted windows out of a car. And Sahara and everything that comes with her. I don't really remember what Sahara was saying or doing. And then I didn't feel like they had anything to say one way or another about Rose. They did talk to Rose about the fact that Rose and Angie both had the same connections with Cam and Hussein. Mm-hmm. And that Hussein was leaned in more to Rose versus Cam leaning in more to Rose. And so she was like, it definitely strengthened my connection with Hussein. But Cam and I tried to get back on the right track after the getaway. And he was like calling and texting and doing all the things, right? Mm-hmm. So then after the ladies left, the 2 ladies, his family, was like, they ranked the women for them. They said Angie was at the top and Sahara was at the bottom. They said they really liked Angie for him. But they said Sahara reminded them too much of women that he has dated in the past. And they was like, she's fun, she's spicy. But what happens when that wears off? Like, Angie seems like, if you can get past the fact that Angie was like that in her youth, mm-hmm. Angie seems like the person for you, like right here, right now, today. Yeah. Out of the 3 of them. But Sahara was just going to be too much of what you had in your life. And obviously that didn't work. Mm-hmm. So he took that and then he decided to have what he was calling a clarity date. He took Sahara on a date for clarity. And they talked about what the future would look like between the 2 of them. He gave her some oil, I believe. I can't remember. You sleep. Mm. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And they just were on a date talking about what a future would look like. Basically her saying he needs to hurry up and lock it down. And how we gonna go from here. Hussein took Rose on a clarity dinner to talk about her son's dad being in prison and why she decided to not mention that to him. She apologized for not mentioning it. And she said that the ex-boyfriend that she told him about during the Meet the Exes situation didn't even know that her son's father was incarcerated. She was basically like, there's nothing to talk about there. I apologize that you feel a way about it, but it's nothing to talk about. He's incarcerated. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't understand why you feel like it has something to do with me.
Yeah, I don't get the
we gotta have a reason to eliminate somebody. And this is just the reason.
Sahara was the one to be eliminated.
But so
you talking about a plant, she's a plant.
Oh, absolutely. So one of the things that we realize about these shows, or not even just this show, this season of this show. And we talked about it, I think on the first episode that we did. Sahara just hasn't done anything egregious enough to her connections. Because the thing with Kiara and Jay was not egregious enough for her to get eliminated.
Yeah. They ain't even talk about that.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Like the Cam and her. Mm-hmm. Oh, you thought Jay was your guy?
Nothing to talk about. And she should be allowed to have another connection.
That's true. She should be. But the thing that I don't get, right? So the men are in the vault and they're talking about this. And two of the men were like, I wouldn't be messed up with that. Mm-hmm. And then
it's only 4 guys.
Yeah. Hussein was like,
and the 2 that are not her connection are like, I mean, whatever.
Right. But Hussein is like, yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. Because I'm assuming he's looking at it like, you could have told me about that. But I'm like, that's like saying her child's father is a doctor. Mm-hmm. That's irrelevant to what they're building. Mm-hmm. He's just a doctor.
Unless you was like, hey, my son is going away with his dad to like intern with him for the summer.
Right.
Then that could make it come up. But outside of that, it wouldn't come up.
Right. I think.
I don't get it. Well, a couple of things. I don't have a baby daddy. So I wouldn't have to bring up a baby daddy.
Right.
But 2, if I did have one, I don't know where he's in jail unless he just went to jail and I'm like frantically trying to figure out what's going on for my child's sake. I don't know how that comes up in conversation.
Yeah. She said he's been in jail for 6 years. So this boy was 11 years old when his dad went to jail. She's had to deal with a lot. From 11 to 17, the son and the father has built a relationship on the best way that they can have one. And I don't think she should be penalized for not talking about a situation that's negative when it comes to a situation she was like her son's situation. I can understand if it was a situation like this is, she was a part of it. I don't see where it comes up. Like, do you want to know? Yeah. Just
but
off
like
of
say he lived in Michigan, would I care?
No. Like, I don't think you would care. I don't think you care regardless if he's incarcerated or not. I honestly don't understand what the whole problem was. Yeah, it's shocking when you hear it. Like, why you ain't say nothing? Why we ain't talk about this?
I think he gonna be like Rodney on Baby Boy.
Right. He get out of prison, he want his old thing back. But what's jarring to me is the fact that that's what got her eliminated. Not that they like.
And boy, did she cry.
She did.
She cried some tears.
She did. Those were real tears because she was like, I'm finna make it. I got 2 dudes that like me. I like one of them and he really liked me.
I wonder if at the end she like reconciles with anybody like through text or if she be like, I'm done with you. You're dead to me.
I could see that. But I just like even with the conversation her and Cam had at the end where he was like trying to say seeing you and Hussein get closer, spending the night with each other, and she bringing up the fact that him and Sahara was in the room and he like, well, that's not the same thing. I'm like, yes, it is. Y'all did the same thing. It's just weird. I was like, how did this get her eliminated? And Sahara has not done anything to say, yeah, he likes her.
Oh, the one other thing, because I know we're
wrapping it up
at the end. Cam took Rose on the Clarity date, and when he took her on a Clarity date, Rose Rose brought up to him that like I don't know how, I can't remember exactly how it came up, but like he was like, you didn't tell me that you were sharing a room with Hussein, and she was like, you didn't tell me you were sharing a room with Sahara. And I was like, were y'all not there?
Yeah.
Because does that have to be a conversation?
I think they were just looking for something at that point.
Because we didn't even know that he shared a room with Sahara.
No.
And
I thought Sahara and Angie shared a room together.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Usually on these trips, they have the women share rooms and the men share rooms.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the first time that they, with the exception of like the one-off of old girl and Joelle, cannot remember her name whatsoever, from the dude that was from New Orleans, Joelle.
Oh, yeah.
They shared a room on their season, but they were the only like couple to share a room. And honestly and truly, that didn't work either. It seemed like these people sharing rooms.
Soon as the show was off, they broke up. But it's still baffling to me that this girl got eliminated because she didn't talk about her baby daddy being in prison. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I don't see the difference outside of he did something illegal and got caught and was punished for, or is being punished for, versus somebody that went to school, got an education, and went off and did this thing.
I mean, there's a difference.
I mean, I'm saying that's the only difference in it.
That's a big difference.
One is illegal, the other one is very legal.
Right. There's a big difference. However,
but I don't think it's a deal breaker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't see that it being a situation unless in your mind he gonna be Rodney. And that's all I can see is that you think he gonna be Rodney and you're not about to get into a Rodney situation.
Right. I don't want to put myself in that type of situation. But that's a conversation to have. Hussein did not have a conversation about telling her that makes me feel away.
I mean, he did. They had the clarity dinner.
But did he say what he said at the vault? That's a deal breaker for me.
I don't know if he presented it as I can't remember if he presented it as a deal breaker. Because that's what he said
at the vault. This is a deal breaker.
But he definitely was like, I didn't like it. She was like, I'm sorry. Just wasn't something I feel like I need to talk about. I could see if I felt like there was a deal breaker, and then the conversation that he had with Rose and she was like, you just gonna have to get over it. I could see that being all right, well, I'm good on you.
Yeah.
I could see that being the ending of it, right? But that would be with me having it as a deal breaker. Why is it a deal breaker? Because anybody could do anything.
Yeah. And I try to think about it from my standpoint, right? Mm-hmm. What would I do? What would I say in that situation? Mm-hmm. And the only thing I think of is, damn, you could have said something.
Mm-hmm. I don't disagree with you.
And the next question is, do I need to be concerned about anything when it comes to talking with you?
But unless there was something that we missed off camera, there has not been a conversation that has been like, hey, does this impact your life in any way?
Right.
Outside of like your son not having his father there. Like, and I guess that does impact your life, but it's like, how does it impact our relationship?
That's one, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, how does this impact us? Like, where are we with this thing? Because if you built this relationship and it's not based off of a lie, you spent this time to try to get to know this girl, and it's just not a conversation that you guys talked about. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So why is this one thing that she didn't mention, but when it was openly asked, is the father in your child's life, you say, hey, he's incarcerated. Why is that such a, now she's off the show? Now I don't want to do this with her. but because she's been your top for like the last 3 episodes,
Angie
4
told
episodes.
she was gonna do something strange.
Huh?
I said Angie said she was gonna do something strange, and they was like, "I'm trying to see what that be like."
But then we put in a predicament now where again Hussein and Cam are fighting over one girl.
It honestly and truly, it just makes things exciting, right? That's all production has done.
I don't even think it makes things exciting because now it's done because it's like everybody's number 2 girl is in the running. Is now she's everybody's number 1 girl, and I don't think it'll work because.
And who's Angie's number 1? Is it Cam?
Angie
Is
seems,
it Hussein?
Angie seems to be happy and excited. She got options. I like Hussein,
but I also don't think she wants either one of her options.
I don't know.
It seems like this last episode was when we stopped getting the I don't want a man to tell me what to do, Angie.
Right.
That just started on this episode.
Yeah. It seems like she listened to somebody say something. And
production had a conversation and was like, Angie or Rose gotta go. Y'all gotta figure it out. We gotta keep it interesting because right now it's too predictable.
Yeah.
Angie or Rose gotta go figure it out. Angie, do you want a man? Yes or no? Because you're about to go home. And Rose was like, I'm securing myself. And they was like, you're the one that's gotta go.
Yeah. So I would have thought Angie or Sahara. That was my pick. Sahara was going home.
And Sahara gets to stay because she keeps it interesting because everybody that's watching this show is looking and saying, how the heck is she still here?
I'm saying.
It's production. It was a scheme that Todd set up to come to us. I wish I could spin in my chair.
With the bull. Man, she playing this thing like a game show. She talking about if I'm gonna stay on out the way was a person.
Who?
Sahara.
But she don't be staying out the way though.
And that's the crazy part. It's like, bro, do you really like her?
It's what he's used to.
I don't know, man. But I've been every episode I've been like, she got eliminated once.
And they was like, bring her back. And then she was in the bottom. And they was like, all right, we can keep her.
You need to change this. And she had one scene on the next episode.
I'm going to do better.
Sahara being like 2 scenes every episode.
Anywho, this has gotten long.
Oh, man. Yeah, go on and get us out of here, man.
All right. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notification bell. You got a question?
I don't, man. Because my question, when is Sahara going to get eliminated?
At the reunion, babe. At the reunion. This is the question. Would you have eliminated Rose for telling you if you were Cam or Hussein, or finding out as if you were Cam or Hussein, that her son's father was incarcerated? And for the ones of us that are rational and don't think that he gonna be Rodney, why do you believe that it's production, or was it something else? Because I'm trying to figure out the something else.
Yeah, I'm
right.
Like, yeah.
We'll see you guys on Saturday for Love Brew.
Members will see us Thursday.
We'll see you guys Thursday. And
so if you want to join us
on
Thursday nights,
just $2.
Join the membership.
See y'all later on this week.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.